back. And as we move along next, ladies tag action with Itsuki Yamazaki and Norio Tataino, the Jumping Bomb Angels, as the Japan 5-star ladies tag champions square off in a non-title match with Dakota Kai and Carmella of the Future Endeavor.
Hot damn, the JBAs. It's been about 5 months since we seen them last.
The following non-title ladies tag team contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Tokyo, Japan, they are the Japan 5-star Wrestling Women's Tag Team Champions, Itsuki Yamazaki and Norio Tataino, the Jumping Bomb Angels.
Chronologically correct, boss. It was during the RWL Japan 5-star collaborative tour this past winter the last time we saw the Japan 5-star women's tag champs, Yamazaki and Tataino, but this matchup with Carmella and Dakota Kai isn't even about the titles. The JBS just want to compete against whoever is doing whatever, whenever, and so, this will be the first clash between themselves and the Future Endeavor.
And the Future Endeavor have been busy continuing to get on everyone's naughty list. I can't even say everyone's had a go at them, because this is the Jumping Bomb Angels' first ever lockup with Dakota and Carmella. But obviously, the list of their haters just keeps getting longer and longer with each passing week.
Well, you gotta blame that on their conduct. They haven't exactly been well behaved now, have they?
Their opponents representing the Future Endeavor from Staten Island, New York, Carmella, and from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
Alright, well, Dakota Kai and Carmella going it alone this evening as a pair without Gigi Dolan or Blair Davenport. And, well, like you said, they just keep getting more and more popular with each passing week. Everybody's gone after them. American Powers, Les Femmes Fatales, Jody Vorick, just a slew of people that do not appreciate the Future Endeavor. And, wow, what a matchup they had just a couple of weeks ago at Texas Thunder.
The foursome caught a beatdown so bad that this would be Dakota and Carmella's first match since Texas Thunder in Dallas. Wonder what kind of shape they're in. I mean, the staff doctor wouldn't let them compete if they weren't ready. But against the Jumping Bomb Angels, they'd better be ready.
Well, whoever figured the Future Endeavor were going to be so damn problematic? Itsuki Yamazaki and Dakota Kai starting us off here as Anthony Corallo rings the bell. Here we go. The ladies lock up center ring. Dakota Kai pushes Yamazaki into her team's corner. Referee interceding on everybody's behalf. Nice clean break. Everything's cool. All right. They lock up again. Dakota winds up the arm on Yamazaki, takes her down to one knee. And now really twisting on the arm and shoulder of Itsuki Yamazaki. Dakota Kai quickly countered. Look at this. Yamazaki into an armbar on Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai finds her way out of it really quickly. Whips Yamazaki to her team's corner. She rebounds out. There's a kick to the midsection. Dakota Kai has her up. Crucifix powerbomb possibly coming up here. Look at this. Yamazaki counters it, turns it into an arm drag. How about that? All right. Well, now, the JBAs trying to keep control of things here as Dakota Kai delivers some elbows to Yamazaki's midsection. Dakota Kai catches a fireman's carry from Yamazaki. Itsuki Yamazaki whips Dakota Kai to the JBA's corner. She rebounds out, counters with an elbow, delivers a kick, and then a second spin kick that takes Yamazaki down to the canvas. Dakota Kai whips Yamazaki to her team's corner. She quickly olays the hell out of that. Man, that was quick. Okay. Yamazaki again trying to take Dakota Kai to her corner, but she just doesn't want to go. All right. A kick puts Yamazaki in the corner. Another one. Rebound off the middle rope, and a beautiful roll-up from Dakota Kai. With a stomp to the back of Itsuki Yamazaki, who slams her down to the canvas face first by the arm. Here comes Norio Tataino to take over for the JBAs. A stomp to the leg of Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai counters with a jawjacker. Gets a hold of her. Running bulldog to Norio Tataino. Drops her just about center ring. Dakota Kai dragging her towards her team's corner. Maria Tuteno still laid out as Carmella comes in on the tag. Maria Tuteno gets a hold of her, whips Carmella to her team's corner. Spinning back fist and a shot back from Carmella. Carmella winds up the arm on Tuteno. Maria Tuteno unwinds it and gets out and delivers an armbar. Oh, what a slap across the head of Carmella. That was a hard shot. Maria Tuteno tags in Itsuki Yamazaki. Here's a little bit of double team from the JBAs. Up she goes, Carmella, and look at it. Oh, man. Nice double team. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Well, now, that is why the JBAs are the Japan 5-Star Women's Tag Team Champions. Delivers the stomp to the arm of Carmella. Itsuki Yamazaki countered. Carmella back up on her feet, charges a clothesline. Takes Yamazaki out to the floor. Carmella going to go out after her. Delivers a stomp to the leg as the referee Anthony Corallo starts to count. Yamazaki counters. Yamazaki counters again. Itsuki Yamazaki gets a hold of Carmella. And beautiful vertical suplex on the outside. Yamazaki countered with a kick to the midsection from Carmella. Oh man, these two ladies just slugging it back and forth as the referee continues to count. Yamazaki with another hard right to Carmella. Takes her towards the... Oh man! Smashed her head first into the ring steps. And liking it. Itsuki Yamazaki letting Carmella really have it here. Carmella counters with a kick. They lock up, they tussle. Yamazaki shoves her back. Gets a hold of Carmella again. Pitches her head first into the apron. Itsuki Yamazaki firmly in control of Carmella on the outside, but referee Anthony Corallo continues to count. Yamazaki with another vertical suplex on Carmella. Yamazaki might be trying to run out the clock here. Well, never mind. Just rolled her back inside the ring, came in on herself. Stomped to the leg of Carmella. Yamazaki whips her to the JBA's corner. Carmella counters, escapes the corner. Gets a hold of Yamazaki. Whips her to her team's corner. Yamazaki counters. Escapes the corner, gets whipped right back in again. Counters and escapes yet again. And she counter whips Carmella to the JBA's corner one more time. Again, Carmella escapes the corner. Gets a hold of Yamazaki, whips her to the Future Endeavor's corner. Yamazaki counters again. Carmella counters again. Wow, man, these two. It's crazy. Carmella drives Yamazaki's head into the canvas. Here comes Dakota Kai on the tag. Here comes the double team from the Future Endeavors. Double clotheslines. Take Yamazaki down. Here comes Nario Tateno on the tag. Charges. Drops Dakota Kai with a drop kick. Tateno misses with another drop kick. Dakota Kai tags her with the right. Gets a hold of her up over the shoulders, but Tateno says, no, you don't. Dakota Kai counters with a kick. A drop kick takes Tateno down to the canvas. Mario Tateno gets whipped to the corner. Dakota Kai misses with the charge. Tateno getting just out of the way. Mario Tateno whipped to the Future Endeavor's corner. Catches a cheap shot from Carmella. And now Dakota Kai going to go to work on Mario Tateno. Drags her center ring. Covers. Hooks the leg. One. But only just a one. Mario Tateno kicking out pretty easy. Dakota Kai counters an arm, gets an arm drag. Kick to the midsection from Dakota Kai to Mario Tateno. Tateno counters with a kick to the leg. Dakota Kai gets a hold of her. Delivers a shot to the back of the head. Escorts her to her team's corner. Head first into the turnbuckle. She goes. Tateno counters. Dakota Kai counters a drop kick. Takes Tateno down to the canvas. Mario Tateno trying to make her way to the corner, but no good. Dakota Kai putting a stop to that. A stomp to the back. Mario Tateno catches an arm drag from Dakota Kai. Rio Tateno struggles to get to a standing position in the corner, and that's not a good place to be. As Dakota Kai sets it up, here she goes running around the horn, and whoa, misses with the kick to the face. Rio Tateno counters, but it's no good. Dakota Kai whips Tateno to the corner. Another cheap shot from Carmella. As Dakota Kai starts putting the boots to the head of Rio Tateno. Tateno rounded up by Dakota Kai. Being escorted to the Future Endeavor's corner, head first into the turnbuckle. Here comes Carmella on the tag. Here comes another double team. Tateno whipped to the ropes. Double hip toss and a double kick. Stereo kicks from Dakota Kai and Carmella. Carmella, one arm slams Tateno down and into this head scissor. Look at this. A nasty submission for Rio Tateno. She could be in big trouble. Referee checking things out. Carmella's got it locked in pretty good. Tateno finally released from the hold by Carmella. Carmella stalking Rio Tateno here. And a wicked super kick takes her down. Here's a cover with a hook of the leg. 1, 2. But no, only a 2. Itsuki Yamazaki saving the match for her team. Takes herself out of the equation as Carmella delivers a stomp to Rio Tateno. Tateno counters with a jaw tacker. Box set. Carmella whips her to the far corner. Rio Tateno has her up on the top turnbuckle, and guess what? It's time for a top rope superplex. 10 feet up and 10 feet down, express elevator to hell for Carmella. Oh, man. Well, now, the Jumping Bomb Angels, certainly not fooling around here. The JBA's firmly in control at the moment. Carmella being carried around by Rio Tateno, deposited against the barricade hard. Tateno rounds up Carmella. Carmella counters with a kick to the midsection. A hard right, a kick to the side, another hard forearm, a slap, and into the ring steps goes Rio Tateno. Carmella with another wicked kick has her up. Tateno quick with the counter, shoves her away. Carmella counters with another kick and another kick. Rio Tateno rolled back inside the ring. Carmella making her way in, preventing the tag to Itsuki Yamazaki. A snap of the leg to Rio Tateno. Carmella steps out, and here comes Dakota Kai again. Dakota misses with the stomp. A forearm to Rio Tateno. Tateno whipped to the corner. Dakota Kai turns her around. Wicked kick to the midsection. Rebound off the ropes, and there's that face wash again. Oh, man. And Rio Tateno caught all of it. That's not good. Carmella watching as Dakota Kai stalks Rio Tateno. Here's the kick. And here it is, the chiropractor. Oh, man, that's not good. Here's a cover and a hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. The Future Endeavor have defeated the JBAs by pinfall.
The time, exactly 11 minutes. The winners by pinfall, Dakota Kai and Carmella.
And ladies and gentlemen, you'll have to characterize that one as an upset win for the Future Endeavor over the Jumping Bomb Angels, who were definitely heavily favored to win this match, but Dakota Kai and Carmella evidently had other plans.
Upset is absolutely right. The JBAS were firmly in the driver's seat for most of this match, only to have Dakota Kai and Carmella suddenly battle back. And once Dakota nailed Rio Tateno with the chiropractor, well, man, that was the end of the discussion. The JBAS quite literally robbed of a win tonight. So chalk up to more ladies who have issues with the Future Endeavor.
That sounds about fair, and we'll be right back with more RWL Snarl right after the break. Hope you're here when we get back.